you need to choose a team role. At this point in time, you can ignore everything else that exists on there except for the team role. Sorry, let me blow it up because. So you basically are going to choose a manager and choose your team role, ignoring the rest of this. You need to make, how are you going to make your decisions? How are you going to make those elections? And then for now, wave at me when you're done with that, and then I'll move you on to the next phase in working or looking at the artist that you're going to be working with or representing. So the new format for this project is this. The original format for the project was how to campaign for a single release. We're still going to campaign for a single release because you have one, and so would Basic. So Basic, the artist you guys are going to represent, has a single release, so do you. Your goal is to, on multiple levels, promote towards the single. And if you look at the team roles, we have a publicist, someone who generates, creates copy and PR for the artist. We have the radio promoter, someone who actually contacts radio stations and says, hey, can we send you material by this artist? They may just say, go to hell. You have to get used to that. Social media manager, who you guys are all doing social media. So the good news is that the social media manager will make a plan for social media. They will execute the plan for social media, and they will execute it from the artist page. And then after that execution is complete, the team will share the social media outlet. So basically, like someone actually has to create the copy and the plan for the social media campaign, and once it's put into play, it'll come directly from social media of the artist, and then the team will all be responsible for just doing a simple share from their social media. Does that make sense? So this expanded network of social media plan. In addition, there will, the only thing is, the tour manager was originally part of the plan. At this point in time, you're not performing right now, are you?
Kind of.
Here's what we'll do. In that case, instead of having a tour manager, we'll literally just put someone in charge of booking. Okay? So tour manager, we could just call tour management for right now. It could be as simple as, don't worry about the role in big picture. By next week, I'll have a plan. It could be as simple as, we may just find a way to do a launch event that would be led and headed up by booking.
Well, let's do.
Well, I want to talk to you about that because we might be able to either do that in collaboration, and I think the only thing I need to know is how far out the date is.
It's in April. The date that they have set is April 20th.
I'll clear it with Chuck. Let me just clear it with Chuck. I'll clear it with Chuck, and then if it's not cleared with Chuck, we could literally just do the same thing on our own. I mean, and who knows? The thing is it might be better to, if we have two artists, to just do a 2-artist event, and then have those artists still be a part of that separately. That make sense? Because then it could literally be like, this is the focal point. Like, this is all we're doing. So we'll work that out, okay? Sorry, some question. At this point in time, I want you to choose your role, get with your team. I think big thing is if you're good at social media, you should be in social media land, okay? I know, I hate to box you in that corner, but your social media stats have been very good and solid throughout. I don't know, what was your final number this week?
109.
Okay, yeah. Did anybody have above 109 from a 0 start point? Darian, what was yours?
114.
Okay, so Darian, I mean, you can do a lot of other things, but it might be better to have you in social media land comparatively, right? So your team can help you make those decisions, but I think the important part is if you've got someone that just can't speak or talk or write, they're not going to want to be the publicist. Okay, so you're going to have to work that out. Okay, so help them find a role. At this point in time, because of the numbers, we're going to have 2 in every role except the manager. 1 single solitary manager. Don't pick a manager that's missed any class since we've started this thing, though. Promise me. Okay? Unless they could really beg for forgiveness and give you 100% commitment that they're going to be here until the midterm is presented. So what's going to happen is this. You're going to pick a role. We'll build the campaigns. I'll give you the exact plan on how I want to see you do it next week. We'll spend a lot of time on it next week to get it done. You'll present those campaigns on the 11th. It's the 11th, right? That's what I said, right? Yeah. March 11th, I think. Yeah, March 11th. You'll present the campaigns here on March 11th. Big key is, though, on March 11th, as you're presenting, we'll also make a plan for the actual rollout and follow through for the campaign. So, like, basically, we'll figure out exactly all the things that need to be done. But, like, if you're a radio promoter, your job literally starts as soon as I give you, like, here's the one sheet that I want you to use, and here's what it should look like when we coordinate with the artist. Radio promotion can start as soon as next week. That makes sense? So, like, there's going to be some, I'll figure it out. We'll make it all work. Okay? Cool. Right now, just meet with your team, talk about it, brainstorm, figure out who's going to work like what. You know, if you guys just need to sit around and feel confused together, you can ask me questions.
How many, so is it just like 2 teams?
Yeah, there's only 2 teams here. Their team and this team, and that's it. You just need, you can have 2 in each role, but you need 1 leader. Did everybody sign in?
No. That's good.
Oh, did you really? Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
You guys all signed?
Yeah, no, we're
Yeah, what I can do is I can have Basic be with us next week, so he can work with you guys. He'd show you what song's coming up. That's actually going to be released.
You don't know?
Yeah.
What time do you-
I was thinking about something like
Publicists? I don't know, I think you and I should have the same jobs.
How strong is your writing?
Because trying to get. I have to figure out who's going to be here for this.
What was the other one?
Sorry.
You said.
Oh, sorry, there you go.
Do you want to take manager? We can take both.
I have no problem being how to get through the
Radio promoter.
I have no problem talking.
You're the most responsible. Well, you don't want me. I mean,
Everybody needs to be
So if you look at those and if you're interested in something,
radio
even
promoting
just slightly,
have a direct
what is it?
at the UNLV, so I can just go over and ask Lucius like, hey.
Help out on social media, or
Social
that's
So I can do that.
Okay.
So then have.
Manager?
Radio promoters.
Okay, so publicist.
So we still need one more booking manager.
If you'd like to make posters for recitals and media,
Were you gonna be in this?
Hmm?
Were you gonna be?
Yeah, Bree will be in your group.
I don't.
The only thing I need you to do, does anybody know Bree? You know Bree? Can you communicate to her that she's part of this group and that if you kind of feel she'll end up in one role or another, maybe let her know?
Do you feel like?
Yeah,
Okay.
So
What about Vince? What about the?
also like for social
I
media.
feel
I
bad
have a
calling him
program.
that, but I don't know his name.
Adam? Maybe? Adam?
Pro
Yeah, is that right? Does that sound right? Adam? Okay, good, okay.
It's bullshit, like, it's just follow-
Oh, you were talking to him? Okay. Yeah, in terms of his role,
Or like, is he gonna be in this?
he'll be
group?
with you. He'll be with you, yeah. Because I accounted for him with you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're good. Yeah.
she's pretty cheap.
Yeah, you seem to have a good idea. Yeah, I can,
You got some.
I'm saying, but I have no problem talking.
I couldn't think of one.
I'm saying like for social media, like
Oh no, we only got two.
Yeah, we got the two social media.
So it's just, we need another
We
booking.
need another booking.
Are we gonna run the?
And
do it.
another process.
Okay.
Well,
Good.
for most meetings, video and stuff.
Turner.
Video.
He can do publicist. Okay. Okay. So we'll have Adam as
Oh
publicist.
shit, okay, well, let's figure out like,
First policy. Yeah, that's what you.
Yeah, we got two publicists already.
let's just figure out like who's doing what. Okay, so let's start with CC.
Social media.
Social media, okay. Hold on, let me like write all this stuff down.
Yeah, you know what? Can you guys just make sure you write it down and I see it before you're done? You leave. You guys,
Okay.
you guys have one person missing, right? Two people missing.
We have like
Oh,
patients.
we have patients.
So can you just account for her?
Yeah.
We'll fill it.
I think I would rather have you as manager just because you've been here at every class. And you just seem like you're doing a great job.
Super responsible.
So CC's on social media, I'm sorry, what's your, in the blue hoodie, what's your name?
The two
Miguel,
publicists,
okay, so you also wanna do
media,
social media
one
as
radio,
well.
one
Tour
booking.
manager, okay.
So we need one more technically we need one more radio, one more booking.
What does radio do?
You call different like radio stations and basically just say, hey, this is
Wait, what's your name?
I don't
Yeah, how do you spell that?
I don't recognize number, I'm like, I don't answer. I've never answered any phone.
Indio, what would you like to do?
what was the
Or the tour thing, or the social media? Just the one that's like,
You wanna do social media? Okay, so
It's not about the person,
Wow.
who I am, I just don't like talking.
are you doing publicist, Kevin?
I guess.
Okay, cool,
Huh? Sure.
okay, and Kristen?
I can, maybe I can.
Well, what's your name, I'm sorry?
I don't really.
Okay, what would you like to do? You would like to do publicist,
We have
okay,
to remember that we're gonna have.
Anything, let's just.
We got two.
okay, be two.
The social media manager?
Oh, okay.
Well, actually technically not, so two people should be in one position because there'll be 9 of us, and so if there's the one leader, then it fills in for 2 each.
I would plan on the booking manager to be kind of the head coordinator of the. So here's kind of what I'm working on, but I'll have to confirm for next week. One of the things I'm thinking about is because social media is good and it's fun and it's strong, but I think face-to-face contact might be best. So what we'll probably have to plan on doing is we may plan on actually executing a launch, like basically a launch / listening party for the single release campaigns. And we'll probably do them together jointly. But booking is going to be in charge of the coordination of what that would look like. So essentially, instead of setting up shows, that's basically they're going to be kind of event planning. It won't be all that complicated though, because you'll work with me. We'll have an actual plan to make it fly. Yes, Mickey.
So have you ever been walking on the street before, like just some random dude
Yes.
approaches you and he's like, "Hey, I
Yes.
have this promotion to this place."
Yes.
Yeah. I don't know. Do you do that?
Well, in addition, yeah, I'm sorry. If you want to also have the tour manager be in charge of street marketing, we would absolutely do that because I'm a huge fan. In truth, that's how, when I was working as an artist in a band, that's how we got our start. I mean, like the first show he did that was a full house was literally making flyers and walking around inviting people. That's all we did. So I'm into that. Yeah, so we'll make it work. What role did you choose? Did you choose that one? I think it'd be cool. Yeah, I think it'd be cool. Plus, you get good at that, dude. I mean, it's fun and it's exciting. I think So that's cool. Have you done events at all before? Have you done any any of that kind of stuff? Okay, good. That's all you need. Because you've seen it, right? And you look at it, you're like, here's the good, here's the bad, here's what works, right? Driving people to stuff, like trying to get people to come out and support. Very cool. Very cool.
I'll have to go, but I'll stick with
You're being so kind.
Trying to muddy up the man's
Can
house.
you give somebody your email so we can?
Oh yeah, hey, so sorry, biggest key, once we get all this established, the last thing that I really want you to do is you have to establish a form of communication now. So whether that's you guys are on a share doc or you have everybody's cell phone or any way, shape, or form. Because here's the key: if someone has an emergency next week, they need to be able to communicate with someone about what they missed, and someone needs to be able to communicate back to them about what they missed for next week. Does that make sense? Happens all the time. I always have someone missing, and it's like, well, they have to do something, right? So make sure you have everybody's contact and have a plan for it. That's all. After you've done that, let me see your list, and you guys can split.
Would you be comfortable moving over to radio instead of doing the social media? Okay, no.
Well,
That's just my name and my like username. This is like my Instagram.
We'll do learners
All
need
of my
patience.
social
Can
media.
we just leave this? Okay. Okay.
I'll tell her, I'm telling her right now.
Oh yeah, but the YouTube they can just look me up under here and it'll come out.
Do you think that publicist needs 3 people and radio just needs 1? I think it would work easier if we had pairs all the way down.
I think so too. If it's real planned out, then I'll make radio.
Do you mind?